You ever get in your car and think, this seat is just a comfy chair, right? What more is there to it? Well, you'd be surprised. Underneath that fabric or leather is this whole hidden world of technology, a silent partner that's either saving your back on a long road trip or, let's be honest, kind of failing you. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see what's really going on in there. You know the feeling, right? We have all been there. It's the middle of summer, you're wearing shorts, you open the car door, and bam! That split second of pure agony when your skin hits that scorching hot leather. It's like a painful summer ritual that makes you wonder, why did I pay thousands of dollars for this torture device? I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. You're paying a premium for what feels like a medieval punishment. But the good news is, you don't have to put up with it. This whole explainer is your new insider's guide. We're going to make sure you never get burned again, literally or financially. All right, let's just get right into it with a hard truth. For years, when it comes to car seats, your butt has basically been getting scammed. Yeah, salespeople will go on and on about the fancy Napa leather and the cool contrast stitching, but they just conveniently forget to mention the stuff that actually affects your comfort, your health, and even your safety in a crash. Here's the real secret to great seat design, and it's kind of backwards. The best tech is the tech you completely forget is there. It just works. Every single time. It doesn't matter if it's minus 40 degrees outside and the car is a freezer, or if it's 85 degrees inside and it's a literal oven. For a decade, that seat is supposed to work so perfectly, you never even think about it. That's the goal, to be completely invisible. Okay, so let's pop the hood on this so-called smart throne and see what's actually making it tick. I mean, what are you really sitting on for hundreds of hours a year? The easiest way to think about this is to imagine taking three different things and smashing them into one. You've got a high-end electric office chair for your posture, a little mini air conditioner for the temperature, and a physical therapy device for comfort on long drives. Now, here's the catch. It has to do all of that perfectly while being bounced around, baked in the sun, and frozen solid for 10 years without ever breaking down. And to make it even simpler, just think of the system like a little robot person. It's got muscles, which are the motors that actually move the seat. It's got nerves, the sensors that feel everything like position and temperature. It's got a brain, the little computer controller that makes all the decisions. And of course, it's got a skeleton, which is just all the wiring that connects everything and gives it power. So, who cares about all these little robot parts, right? Well, you should. And here's why. It all comes down to three things. First, your health. Getting that perfect spine angle is your #1 defense against the back pain that plagues so many drivers. Second, your safety. Being in the right position, what engineers call the H point, is absolutely critical for your airbags and seatbelts to work right in a crash. And finally, the experience. This is what turns a generic car into your car, a throne that's custom fit just for you. Okay, now for the really important part. You know how a good seat is supposed to work. Now let's talk about how they sell it to you. We're going to arm you against the 4 biggest lies you're almost guaranteed to hear in the dealership. Okay, lie number 1, the softness myth. A salesperson will have you sit in this super plush, cushy seat and it feels amazing for about 5 minutes. But take that thing on a 2-hour drive and your back will be screaming. A good seat isn't a beanbag. It's like a perfect sandwich. It's got to be soft on the outside for comfort, but firm on the inside for support. Don't fall for the showroom fluff. And lie number 2, the motor count. They'll brag, this has a 22-way power adjustable seat. Sounds impressive, right? But listen, if those adjustments are slow, loud, and jerky, who cares? It's not about the number of motors. It's about the brain, the control software. A truly premium seat moves smoothly, quietly, and precisely. Anything else is just junk, no matter how many ways it has. Oh man, this one is a classic. They say ventilated seats, and you immediately picture a cool breeze on your back on a hot day. Wrong. In almost every car, ventilation just means there are tiny fans that pull air away from you. It's not an air conditioner, it's a butt dehumidifier. It sucks away sweat, which makes you feel cooler. Now, true cooling systems do exist, but they cost at least twice as much and are usually only in super high-end cars. Finally, let's talk about heat. You've got your standard systems that take maybe 3 minutes to get nice and toasty. Totally reasonable. Then you have the ultra premium ones that use carbon fiber and get warm in just 30 seconds. That's awesome, no doubt. But that speed costs double. So you've got to ask yourself, is saving 2.5 minutes on a cold morning worth paying that huge premium? So with all that in mind, what should this stuff actually cost? All right, let's pull back the curtain and do the math that car brands are praying you never ever see. Okay, check this out. This is the raw breakdown, straight from the supply chain. All the physical parts, the motors, fans, controllers, the whole shebang, cost the car companies somewhere between $300 and $500. You add in all the development, testing, and safety certifications, and the grand total to manufacture a high-end seat system is still well under $600. So they have a component that costs them about $600 to make. What do? They turn around and sell it to you as part of an options package, and they multiply that cost by 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times. Let that sink in for a second. A 5 times markup is just wild. So here it is, the simple rule of thumb. If a dealer is trying to sell you a $10,000 seat package, just know that you're paying for about $600 worth of hardware. That other $9,400, my friend, that is what we call an IQ tax. You're not paying for tech, you're paying for marketing. Okay, you are now officially armed with the truth. So how do you actually use this information? Here is your simple 3-point checklist to take with you the next time you step onto a showroom floor. First, ignore the fluff and check the adjustment range. Is it 12-way or more, and does it have adjustable lumbar support? That's not a luxury, it's a must-have. Second, the memory function. If you share your car with literally anyone else, this is a non-negotiable lifesaver. And third, know what you need. If you live up north, prioritize a great heating system. Down south, ventilation is king. And if you're a road trip warrior, a good massage function is worth every penny. So if you remember only one thing from all of this, make it this. It's a simple mantra. Short trips need soft, long trips need support. Summer needs venting, winter needs warmth. And most important of all, in a crash, that seat needs to grip you tight and not let you slip. That's the real test. That's the invisible tech that has your back. And now you know exactly how to find it.